is a little different of a view, but you know, kind of similar. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet again another video, and I guess welcome to the official episode 1 of bringing my Dream Spec STi back to life. Today's main goals are, number 1, get this thing cleaned up. We're gonna give it a really nice wash to see what we actually got here, because this thing is absolutely filthy. Obviously traveled plus 2,000 miles all the way here to California. And then we're also going to do a compression test. We're gonna see and try to confirm if cylinder 4 is in fact pretty much dead. Low compression. It's supposed to be about 80 PSI. That's what the guy told us. And a healthy engine, I believe, is upwards of about 150, 160 or something like that. So we're gonna try to confirm if the engine is indeed absolutely blown out. But number 1, I'm just excited to get this thing freaking cleaned up. The interior, which I feel like I didn't show you guys in the previous video, is actually like mint. Like, besides the steering wheel, you know what I mean? We're gonna go throughout the car. I'm gonna show you guys, you know, the pros and cons about it. Because I don't think I did the best job in the last video, but I mean, the interior is like, it's minty. Like, look at these damn seats. Look at the rear. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just maybe a little dirty, like headliner, but I mean, the seats are like freaking perfect. All the door cards are perfect. Obviously, we got to get this area cleaned up, but I mean, you could just tell. I mean, the steering wheel, you know, we could replace that if we need to, but I mean, the airbag area obviously is good. But I mean, come on. Like, interior is absolutely mint. I don't know. So far, so good, but once we get this thing cleaned up, of course, we're going to be able to tell what's really good and what's really bad. So as we all know, the STi is absolutely disgusting. So I'm going to throw you guys on the tripod. We're going to get a nice little time lapse cleaning this thing and see what it really looks like, because we haven't seen it real good in person yet, so I'm excited. And then 08 STi, and of course the 07 STi over there, but there are all kinds of Subarus here. Well, the STi is pretty much all cleaned up. Looking pretty damn good. Do a little walk around on her. Obviously on camera, I think it probably looks better than it does in person. We need to obviously clean some stuff up. Obviously we want to go through it, maybe even get a little paint correction going, but pretty damn good. All right, so we got the STi is cleaned up as we wanted to, as far as before we take this damn engine out. We really just wanted to see what we're working with. We did find a couple dings, a couple dents, of course. I mean, the car's from 2007, we kind of assumed. So it's actually not honestly too bad whatsoever. Like, overall, the car's honestly really, really clean. You can check it out. On camera, it's probably gonna be kind of hard to tell, but I can kind of try to show you guys. There is a couple dents. We might just get pulled out or whatever, but I'm trying to kind of show you. There is one like on the door, like down here. There's one. I mean, I have one on my WRX like down here and one over here. So I mean, we might get these pulled out, and I mean, maybe once we like change the wheels and stuff, we won't even really notice it. But we are planning on putting the wheels back to gold. We kind of started trying to strip. Was it no? This one over here. Tried to start stripping it, but we're gonna try to get all this black off, and we're gonna go back to OEM gold, so it's gonna look really, really nice. So now we're gonna go ahead and try to get this compression test going. We're gonna try to figure out what's actually wrong. All right, very dirty hands later. See, I don't even know why we washed it. The car's gonna get filthy now that we're actually tearing into it, but we are going to go ahead and do a compression test on all 4 cylinders, starting out on the known bad one. Apparently it's supposed to have around 80 psi, and if it's bad, then we can try to do like a wet compression test, see if that helps it, and then that can kind of tell us if the rings are bad or not. So we'll go ahead and test it out. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
Right now, what we want to be happening.
Yeah. 150 is what we want.
We're
so.
2 for 2.
We're 2 for 2.
Oh, here we go. All right. Fortunato coilovers, Fujitsu catback, Grimspeed up pipe, Grimspeed down pipe, tile, external wastegate, Grimspeed AOS, ETS top mount intercooler, HKS blow off valve, Parrot inlet, engine intake, Cartboy short shifter. All done by previous owners. You can visually verify. Not sure. Head unit works is wired for an amp. Front door speakers. I had a lot of money tied up in them. Dude. All right. Cool.
All right. Cool. So that's the mods. We just contacted the previous owner because there's no branding on the intercooler. So you said ETS.
ETS. Yeah.
Cool. You want to screenshot and send it to me? I could put.
Yes.
I'll put that in like the description of what the mods are. I don't know. I mean, 2 cylinders down, 150 across those. So got 2 more to go, and we'll see what the compression looks like. All right, full send. Hopefully it's not 80.
All right, clear to start.
Sure.
Here we go.
Okay. I mean, 130, bro. Like, it's not like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
130 from 150 is 15. 135. It's within 10%.
135.
Let's try it again. Hit that button.
So we were expecting 80 psi. Got pretty decent amount. So
we got 150 on 1 and 3 and 145 on 2.
So now we're doing 4. Yeah, now we're doing 4. I mean, dude, almost 140. Like, check it out. 130. I mean, you know what I mean? 135. More? What? Yeah. 130.
What did it go to?
I mean, 130.
130. I mean, that's right on the line. Call it a day.
So, I mean, okay, things obviously escalated quickly. We were expecting to find 80 psi on cylinder 4. As you can see, pretty much the known good is you should be within 10%, and we are right pretty much on that line. All the other cylinders are pretty much just below 150, maybe about 145, and then one that was supposed to be at 80, we saw 135. So, I mean, it's literally within 10 psi. Talked to one of my friends that builds engines as well. Shout out to the boy Hector. He was saying, honestly, within 10 psi, like, it's fine. I mean, like we already said, the car has 150,000 miles. Pretty normal wear. I think cylinder 4 is the one that actually goes. It is the one that actually runs the hottest, so it kind of makes sense. Everyone says cylinder 4 like ringlands and it's the hottest cylinder and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So we'll do cylinder 4 cooling mod, get this thing tuned up, and obviously we need to do. It did have a check engine light when we did drive it, but we took out the battery to put in this tester, obviously. So it cleared the code when we disconnect the battery. So we don't know what that code was, but obviously we can figure that out. So I mean, that's pretty much that for this video. This is getting too much, you know what I'm saying?
It's got compression, it runs and drives, it's got the tiniest little oil leak. So we need to get the computer talking to the motor properly.
Yeah.
And Eric at Torque Performance can do that in a day with a data log. And
Alexander Vargas, you know what I'm saying? I'll look in there.
We need a base map.
Yeah.
And then we can go from there and see, because we're going to keep the tune anyways and sell it with the access port.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah.
But if we can figure out what it's doing electronically, or Eric can. Is this like an 11-second STi?
I mean, let us know. Let us know what you would do if you're in this situation. I think I'm going to end the video here. Obviously, we saw some cool things. Didn't go as planned, but I'm pretty damn excited to move forward with this thing. It's getting interesting on the channel. Anyway, definitely unexpected, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys learned something. We're gonna catch you on the next one. Peace out.